All right, welcome to week 5. So, this week we're going to continue with our podcasting assignments. So, we will be focusing on two more chapters within that podcasting textbook. You're going to look at the art of the interview and then scripting, openings, bumpers, and endings. And the big thing here is focusing on that interview portion because you are going to be doing an assignment preparation project this week. This is going to prepare you for the larger project in this podcasting section. So, before we hop into all of that, again, you've got your two chapters that you're reading. There's the PDFs that go directly to all of that if you need it. Reading check 4, same as it's been, open note, open book, 2 attempts. The higher of the two scores is what's going to be recorded. Hopping into this week's assignment. So, you are going to be choosing someone, it can be anyone that you choose, to do a quick interview with you. I will tell you, a lot of the times students will pick the same person to do their mini podcast as well as their larger podcast. You're welcome to use the same person. You just have to make sure that you're presenting them with different questions. So you're going to be using Podbean once again. Of course, if you're not able to access Podbean because of a school computer issue, you can upload that file directly to Blackboard. You're going to be recording a brief sample interview with a friend, family member, roommate, or classmate, whatever you choose. It's totally up to you. It does not matter who you choose or even what you talk about. The whole goal here is to give you the chance to practice your interviewing skills for a podcast. So, big things for the assignment. Your recording needs to be just a couple minutes long. It should not be longer than 3 minutes. I know it's really hard to control how long your guest is going to take to answer, but the key there is just kind of keeping your questions within that time frame. You're going to have, just like you did with the solo podcast, you're going to have a quick introduction. You're going to have the bulk of your podcast, and then you're going to have a conclusion where you wrap up the most important parts. You have to ask at least 3 questions. So, the big thing with interviewing is you don't want to ask yes or no questions. You're not going to get any conversation flow with your guest if you're just asking yes or no questions. You want to make sure they're very open-ended. It's going to make it a lot more enjoyable. And I will tell you, students normally walk away from the podcast and they're like, I didn't know that about my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my brother, my sister. So it's a great opportunity to get to know someone that you may already know really well, but learn something about them that you might not have ever really thought to ask them. So we talked last week about all the locations that are great for recording. Same situation here. The nice thing with using things like Zoom is the person doesn't have to be in the same location as you. It kind of makes it a little bit easier to have a interview session with anyone anywhere. I have had students that have interviewed friends or family that live on the other side of the country, other side of the world. So it just kind of opens it up on who you can interview by using programs like Zoom. But where you record, just like last week, is completely up to you. So when you are done, you upload it to Podbean if you're able to. You'll drop that link here. If you're not able to upload it to Podbean, then you will simply just upload your audio file here. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I can't wait to hear who you have decided to interview this week, and I hope everybody has a fantastic week.